Hey guys, how you doing today? I've got plant mail. I'm so excited about this. This is one of my top wish list plants that I've wanted for about 3 or 4 years. I'm so excited to get her, and it's kind of an expensive plant, but I found it at a really reasonable price. It's a baby. She calls it a pup. So let's open this up and see what is in here, because I can't hardly stand it no more. It looks like she did really great packaging. Everything looks really good. Oh, I don't want you guys to see, I don't want you to see the name yet. I want you to be surprised. I can't believe this is how she has it wrapped. I'll put the name, I got it from Etsy. I'll put the name of the shop up and how much I paid for it. That way if you guys are interested, because she does, last I looked anyhow, she had a couple more left. So if you're looking for this plant and you want to at a decent price, oh, can you kind of see? Can you kind of see what she is? Let's open her up. Oh, she looks great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, she is so pretty. She's got a little bit of damage, but that was shown in the pictures. Look at this. This is her newest leaf, and it's absolutely perfect. You guys know what this is? Oh my god, I can't believe that I have this plant in my hand. This is the Anthurium warqueanum, if I'm saying it right. Or just even better, Queen Anthurium. Oh my gosh, she is stunning. She's just a baby. I'm just kind of looking for pests. I don't see anything. Let's go ahead, and I'm not going to worry about getting all the tape off the pot, because you know me, I am going to be taking her out of this pot, cleaning all the soil off, naming her down, because that's how I do it. I do not want any issues. Put her over the box here. Oh, look at all those beautiful roots on top. Hold on and I'll show you. Let me get... Wow. She looks fantastic. I cannot wait. And the soil is still moist, so can you guys see all the little roots on top? I hope. Beautiful. Now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull her out of here. And I'm looking right, wow, look at the beautiful roots. I'm just going to knock off what I can. She's got a beautiful mixture of soil, spag, big chunky perlite, moss. I think I already said that. The plant is just gorgeous. Beautiful root system. I know a lot of people say don't unpot a plant when you first get it because it puts it through stress. This plant has already been through stress being shipped. So why would I want to wait a couple of weeks or a month and then repot her only to put her through a secondary stress? So I always do this. I never have. And it smells like the soil. It's kind of funky, probably because of this bag. So she really needs to have this done. I'm not going to be able to get all of it off, but what I'm going to do is, I've got a bowl right here. I'm going to fill this up with water, let some of this soak, plus it's giving her a nice drink. There we go. That will loosen up everything. Let me get rid of this. I want to keep this close to me because I'm going to be picking off. But what I'm going to do right now is I have my neem oil. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the cardboard down because this stuff is so sticky. I'm just going to spray some of that neem in the water, getting her stems, getting the back of the leaves. I don't want to bring any kind of pest into my plant room and get my other plants. Alright, that is good. I'm going to try to get off as much of this as I possibly can. Her root system is fantastic. And what I have picked out to pot her in is very, very similar to what she already had it in, so that's great. And I've neemed the water in the bowl, so that way anything that I can't pick off, because I don't want to disrupt my roots. So everything in here is getting a nice shot of neem. I'm just carefully I cannot believe I have this plant. I have wanted her for so long. She is just so gorgeous. Alright, I'm going to let her soak just for a few more minutes, get her nice and hydrated, get off any more loose stuff that I might be able to get off, and then I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Take it right out and put it out in my campfire area where I burn stuff and get that out. And this is just, she sent a paper telling you how she grows the plant, and that's great. I'll read that later. Or not. But I'm going to let her sit, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I got my area all cleaned up. I went ahead and took her out. I let her soak for about 10 minutes. I'm going to try to just pick off a little bit more, but I don't want to mess with it too much. This is all neemed, so she's good to go. I took all my trash out and put it in my campfire ring, washed and sanitized this bowl back out. But what I want to do now is I've got my soil and my perlite, and then I've got spag moss and perlite in this from another project, and then I also have some leca beads that I boiled to sanitize. I just pour hot water out of my coffee maker over it a few times. Good enough. I've never had any issues with that. So what I want to go ahead and do is I'm going to lay her down. Oh gosh, she is so pretty. And then I'm going to mix up and fill this container up. I'm going to add my soil, some perlite, some of my spag that's already wet down. I'm going to just fill that up. Maybe add a little more soil. That should be about good, and then I'm going to dump it in here. That way I know I have enough for that container. I don't want to mix up you know, too much, over mix it, because I don't have anything else that I need to repot right now. So oh, maybe I should have got a little bit bigger bowl. And then I'm just going to add my leca in. That'll give her good aeration. I don't have any bark, and I like to use the leca beads on my anthuriums because they like to hold moisture in the pot. They like to have the moisture in the pot at all times. So the leca beads really help, and of course so does the perlite. So I'm just going to mix this up, and then I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to add some of this down on the bottom, and then I'm going to push it down because this is an orchid pot and it has a area that comes up in the middle. So I'm just going to add, and then I'm just going to try to wrap her as good as I can. Just kind of like that. Set her down in here. That's pretty good. Just kind of trying to tuck in with my fingers. Stupid fly in here. Little tiny baby annoying fly. There, that looks good. That was just about the right guess. She's got her roots sticking up right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to water her in and then see how much of this soil level drops. And then I'm going to add some spag moss around the top. There, I got it coming out of the bottom. Yeah, it's dropping a little bit. Some of her roots are coming down. I'm going to let her just soak in that water for quite some time, let her get nice and hydrated, and then I'm going to add my spag and my perlite all around the top. There, that looks pretty good. That one little root is sticking up, but I'm not going to worry about that. She'll find her way down. Or she'll go wherever she wants to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more neem and I'm just going to spray around Now this is just neem oil, water, and soap, dish soap. And then I'm just going to give it another little drink and try not to overflow. I want that neem to run all the way down in. That is good. Oh my gosh, she is so, so pretty. Just gorgeous. And I got her all dirty with my hands. Of course. Let's see if I can, let's see if I can brush her off here a little bit. Oh, I cannot believe that I have her. There we go. That's better. This leaf is just so adorable. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I can't believe I have her in my collection. I just totally cannot believe it. She is so gorgeous. Now that should be plenty for the soak-in. She is sopping wet, so I am just going to take her out of here. Let her drip a little bit. I love using these clear pads because then I can keep an eye on the roots, especially in the beginning, because that's important. It doesn't matter how the leaves look. What matters is what your roots are doing down there. So that's very important. And I don't want her roots to rotten, because then if the roots rotten, I could possibly, I could lose the whole plant. I'm just going to put this like that. That way she can drip. I think I'll kind of put her sideways. It'll drip out a little bit quicker. But, so this is my beautiful baby Anthurium warqueanum. War Queen, I don't know how you say it for sure. it's much easier to say Queen Anthurium, especially for me. She's draining out very nicely. So, and then I'll just take and do the opposite edge, let it drain from that way. I'm going to be placing her over here on my southern plant table. Right here. I'll probably put, I'll probably move a couple of these plants over here and put her right there, maybe, or something. I'll rearrange my plant area a little bit better and get her in a really good spot. So she's got nice, good light. But usually for the first couple days, I don't put her in super bright light. You know, any plant that gets shipped in the mail, you know, they've been in darkness. In this one's case, she got shipped on Monday and today's Friday, so she's spent 5 days in a dark box. So I'm just going to keep her in a lower light situation for a couple of days, and then I'll move her over into the brighter light, where she will absolutely love it. See all that water that has dripped out of that container? I'm going to leave her like that longer. Matter of fact, I might just leave that like that. But, you know, it's just something that I do when I get plants shipped, is I like to keep them in a little bit. That way they're not like, ah, the light. It's like getting up in the morning and waking up right away and walking outside into bright sunlight. I mean, it's devastating to your eyes, so, not saying that plants have eyes, but it's the same thing. So, I will keep you guys updated on her. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I don't kill her. The reason I spent a little more money on this plant was because I have so many anthuriums now, and I felt a little more confident on getting this one. So, I'm hoping. I just watched a video yesterday, and it said this plant is very touchy as far as being touched, and I thought, oh no, because I touch my plants like all the time. So here I am. I don't really know if that's true or not. If any of you guys know if that is really true for this particular plant, that it does not like to be touched and then the leaves will get nutty on you, let me know. But I've already touched her 1,000 times, and I've only had her about 10 minutes, so it's probably the oil on your hands that the plant doesn't like. I don't know, but that's okay. She's gonna have to learn to be touched in my house, because I touch all my plants. So, and leaving her like this will also give her a little bit more humidity, along with the spag moss on top, and my plant room stays pretty humid too, so I'll just leave her like this. It's a good little trick I've used before. So just a lid, or a drip tray, and then a smaller drip tray inside. And I like the terracotta because it will soak in that water and really hold it nicely. But alright guys, I'm going to let you go, and I will give you guys an update on her in about a month. We'll see how she's doing. Fingers crossed that I don't murder this poor baby. But, oh, I just cannot believe that I have her. She's gorgeous. Even this leaf, gorgeous. That one will probably be the first one to go. But, alright guys, talk to you later. Bye. Peace.